Is this the best automatic chicken waterer? Let's find out. Let's go. Welcome to Becky's Homestead. I'm gonna make a better waterer for my chickens. I have more chickens lately, and in the hot summer, I wanna put a waterer in the actual hen house because I have kind of a cabana style hen house and they hang out in there in the hot afternoons. I have a waterer, but it's normally at the end of the run and they would have to come out in the sun to get it. So just to spoil my little babies, I wanna put a waterer in the hen house. So what I'm gonna do is make one with these little cups, these little drink cups. I'm gonna put 3 of them around the bottom of the bucket. And I'm gonna install them with this 3/8 drill. I'm gonna show you how I do all that in a minute. And then I have a lid to keep it, clean, because when they fly off the perch in the morning, little dust flies around in there. So that's really gonna help the lid in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna get going on this. And I'm going to tell you what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So you have to measure 1 inch from the bottom. And what you want is, don't forget the little lip. So you got to, it has to be a little over 1 inch because that is minusing it. Okay, so here's 1 inch. So I'm going to go like 1 1/4 inches right here. And what I'm going to do is try to space these out, pretty even. They don't have to be perfect. There could be several drinking at the same time, so that'll be cute. And I'm gonna find this other one and this one, and I'm gonna put this one right here. Okay, so I just want to mark that so I can just drill fast. And what I want to make sure I'm doing is kind of trying to hold the drill straight when I'm going in the hole like this. I don't want to tip it. I want to try to go as straight as I can. It's super easy to do. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other one. That one was, I want to say this bucket is a food grade bucket. Just to be extra good to my little chickie babies. Alrighty, so the next part, we don't need the drill anymore. The next thing we do is we take, this comes with a little wing nut and a washer. So the important part is the washer has to stay on the outside of the bucket, and obviously the wing nut goes on the inside to hold it on there. So you want to get it, that obviously is not the right size hole. The package was not correct. It says 3/8, and 3/8 hole is not big enough. So I need a bigger one. So let me see. And how I'm going to match that is I'm going to match it to this little, and you put it behind there. That's not big enough. This looks more like maybe not even though, because that just fits on the inside. Maybe not even, but that's okay. I'm going to make it work. Just because I gotta. I don't put it that tight, so the next time I need one, I can get it out. It's like, it pulls it in, so it's like, let go. I want to see if this hole is big enough, because if it's not, I'm gonna have to not even close. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it work. Try to make it just a little bit bigger like this. Probably isn't the best way to make the hole a little bigger, but you want it to fit. Okay, maybe I can force it. So what I want to say is, you know how every job you think it's just going to be a quick, easy job, and then you're like, darn it, It's not a quick, easy job. And after a while, you learn that. Quick, easy jobs, there's like no such thing. Okay, so this is, you're supposed to force this anyway, so it is supposed to be a little bit hard. Let me just see if that goes in there at all. No, it doesn't. It needs to be a tiny bit bigger. So I'm just going to try to do it with the drill here. Just a tiny bit bigger. Not much bigger. Okay. You don't want to get it too big. So if you're having the same problem I'm having, be careful and don't overdo it to make it fit in there. Because if you do it too big, it's going to leak. Let's see, because just there we go. It's supposed to be a tight fit, and you're supposed to like just push and turn at the same time. And you see, they make the end of it. I don't know if you can get a good view of that. The end is a little tiny bit smaller, just to force it in there, and then you turn until it grabs. And it did already. So, oops, no it didn't. It's gonna though. Like I said, you want it to be a tight fit though, because you don't want the water to leak. So I'm going to lay it down so I can push on it even harder. It's not going. I'm afraid to push too hard. You don't want to push too hard on the little cup. I want to use language that I shouldn't and say, this is a pain in the rear end. It's fine. Maybe after this one I'm going to go see if I can find the right drill bit for the other two. That might be better. Okay. But at this it's a war now. I want to win. I'm just like, I just can't get it.
Push it straight in instead of trying to spin it.
You got to spin it till the lip till it grabs. It's just not grabbing. Like the little end is in, but it's just not grabbing.
The teeth are there for the nut, not for the...
There we go. Got it. Okay. So you want to get it pretty tight, like I said, so you don't want it to leak. What's nice about this is, so the little washer is going to keep it from leaking, so you want to turn it pretty good. Like you don't want to strip it, but you want it pretty tight. There we go. And then we're going to go to the inside, which is interesting because the cup is lower than the bottom of the barrel. It's even with the bottom of the barrel, because you might be like, oh, it's lower than the bottom if you can see it. But when you got to picture water in here leaking down lower than the bottom of the barrel. So you can see the little gold nubbin. So just put the wing nut to hold it tight against the side. There we go. The weight of it keeps it down and filled. And when it empties, it goes up and then it goes and fills up again. I'll show you. Okay, so I looked for the correct size drill bit, but I don't have one, so I'm going to have to do all of them the same way I did the first one. And just, you know, do the best I can here and make it happen. You know, life on a homestead, half the time, that is your life. It's like, just get it done. It doesn't have to be perfect. And a lot of times you will not have the perfect right tools, but you still have to do it. I don't want to crack the bucket, because then I'd really be in trouble. You got to be careful though, because you don't want to push on that part of the cup, so all you have is that little piece to push on. You have to be careful. There we go. Got it. Oh, maybe not. There we go. And it'll keep the little chickies with lots of water, because what's going to be so cute is all three of them can drink. Three of them can drink at the same time, which is going to be so cute. Now, come on. Get it. There we go. Okay. Finally. Okay, so there we go. The world's biggest hummingbird feeder. Only joking. It's my little chicken waterer. So what I want to do is come in my coop now, and first I'm going to go get some rope because I want to hang it. One good thing about this is there's a chicken in there who's sitting on eggs, Sweetie, and now she can get water easy. Another good thing is when you have horses, you always have horse twine. So I'm thinking right here could be good. I did have a automatic feeder hanging here at one point, but we'll switch this out. Let me just cut this down. The good thing is if your coop isn't, you're thinking, oh, that's not sturdy enough to hold my water to hang it. You don't have to fill it to the tippity top. So then what I'm going to do is get this around here. I'm going to double wrap it around the handle as well. And then what I'm going to do is lower it. And what they say the proper height is about shoulder height to the chicken. That's good. They put their heads up to drink anyway. You just want them to be able to reach into the bowl. And it's going to stretch with water in it too. So don't put it too low, which that might be a little too low. I'm going to make it a little higher. These are the dullest scissors on the planet. I don't know why I don't throw them away. And get a new pair. And so for it not to slip, I'll just put another knot right here, because this knot will be up against where it'll slip from. She's determined because I'm putting all the stuff on the top and she's in there. It's like, excuse me, sorry. And our chickens, I was like, where are they laying? Look back there. That's where they're laying, those little brats. It's like, I don't know, they just decide where they want to lay and you just go with it. Sometimes they love the nest boxes and they'll be overflowing with eggs. Then sometimes they like the corner, and that's where all the eggs will be in the corner. Now, evidently, they have a new spot, which is this corner, and I can see there's a pile of eggs, which were not there yesterday. So I'm gonna get the basket after I put water in this, though. Okie dokie, here we go. Now, get over here. You can see the little cups are filling up. Let me stop it from spinning. How adorable. I want to make sure they all have enough water in here during the hot summer, because this is where they hang out in the shade. And then the last but not least, I'm going to put this lid on it so no dirt and dust gets in it, and it's clean, nice water. I'm going to go get my egg basket. While I'm here, I'm going to collect my eggs. One of my favorite things to do. So funny. They're a little bit, she likes to bury hers a little bit. Keep them safe, I guess. So there's over a dozen eggs. Here we go, all the eggs from Chicken Town. Look at behind you, there's a chicken in there. He really is a chicken personality. That's the funny part. Okay, so these are just a little bit dirty because they did lay them on the ground. I just rinse them off a little bit and then I put them in the egg container on the counter. If you'd like to buy this same chicken waterer for your hen house for the summer, you can click the link below. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye. If you want to learn more about chickens and what it takes to provide good care for them so they lay lots of eggs for you, I cover housing, food, care, breeds, just all kinds of stuff you need to know about chickens. I wrote a little book and I sell it on my website. You can click the link in the description and buy it today.